The brutal math that makes the round of 16 unfair. Your team just played 3 perfect matches, won every game, scored a truckload of goals, topped your group like it was nothing. And none of that matters anymore. Because in about 90 minutes, one bad bounce can send you home. No second chances, no cushion, nothing. That's the part nobody warns you about when the World Cup moves from the group stage into the round of 16. The rules don't just get stricter, they get rewritten completely. And once you understand exactly how, you'll never watch a knockout match the same way again. Let's break down the math that makes this stage so brutal. Section 1. The group stage safety net. In the group stage, you get room to breathe. 4 teams, everybody plays everybody. Win a game, you get 3 points. Draw, you get 1. Lose, you get nothing. But you're not dead yet. Here's the key part. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be good enough 3 times, and the math bails you outmake decide who moves on. If teams tie on points, goal difference kicks in. Still tied? Total goals scored. It's basically a season crammed into 3 matches, and the format is forgiving. One bad night can be erased by 2 good ones. In theory, that sounds fair. In practice, it means the group stage rewards consistency. Show up, perform, repeat. Simple. Section 2. Then the floor disappears the second you qualify for the round of 16. All of that gets deleted. Points. Goal difference. Goals scored. Wiped clean. Doesn't matter if you scored 9 goals in the group stage or 2. Everyone starts the knockout stage exactly even. This is where it gets interesting. The tournament stops being a competition of accumulation and turns into something else entirely. One match. One opponent. Win, and you're alive. Lose, and you go home, and the record books barely remember how good you looked getting there. Section 3. Sudden death isn't a nickname. The round of 16 runs on single elimination. That means exactly what it sounds like. You play once. There is no leg 2. No away goals to save you. No we'll get them next time. This sounds simple. It isn't, because a single match is basically a coin flip wearing a jersey. A ball that clips the post instead of going in. A referee decision that goes the other way. A goalkeeper having the best day of his life. Any one of those can end a tournament for the best team on the planet. You know the type of team that dominates for weeks straight and then gets bounced by one weird deflection? That's not bad luck. That's the format doing exactly what it's designed to do. Section 4. Extra time, the universe's way of saying, try harder. If the match ends tied after 90 minutes, you don't go home. You get 30 more minutes. Extra time. This is where legs start cramping and brains start making mistakes. Players who looked sharp in the first half now look like they're wading through wet cement. Extra time isn't really about skill anymore. It's about who has anything left in the tank. Here's the twist. Some of the most iconic World Cup moments happen right here, in these exhausted, chaotic 30 minutes. Because desperation makes people do reckless, brilliant things. Section 5. Penalties. The cruelest coin flip in sport still tied after extra time? Penalties. Yes, the format everyone loves to argue about. 90 plus 30 minutes of tactics, sprinting, and strategy. And now it all comes down to 5 players taking turns from 12 yards out. It's fast, it's brutal, and honestly, it's a little bit unfair. A team can dominate the entire match and still lose because one player's shot hit the crossbar instead of the net. In theory, penalties test nerve. In practice, they're basically a pressure-cooked lottery, and everyone knows it. That doesn't make it less entertaining. It just makes it terrifying if it's your team standing over that ball. Section 6. Why this format actually exists, you might be thinking, why torture teams like this? Why not carry group stage form into the knockouts? Because sudden death creates drama. Real, unscripted, can't look away drama. If results just kept accumulating, the final rounds would feel like a formality. Instead, every single knockout match feels like the whole tournament is on the line, because it is. This format punishes comfort. It rewards teams that can flip a switch and execute under pressure on one specific day, regardless of how they looked the week before. Section 7. The real lesson here: the group stage tests who the best team is over time. The knockout stage tests something completely different. It tests who can be perfect exactly when it matters. One time, with the whole world watching and zero room for error. That's not a flaw in the World Cup. That's the entire point of it. So here's where we land. Your team can be brilliant for 3 straight weeks and still go home because of 90 unlucky minutes. That's not bad design. That's the format doing its job, ruthlessly and on purpose. Next time you watch a round of 16 match, ask yourself this. Would your favorite team survive if the entire tournament came down to one match? Right now, no second chances. If you want more breakdowns like this before every knockout round, subscribe. You're going to want to understand exactly what's at stake before the next ball even gets kicked.